Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the controversial legends, The Undertaker and Chris Jericho. Now, before we start the video, let's get this video to like 15 thumbs up. Let's crush this video, guys. I haven't been able to talk about these issues due to timing issues and this and that, but now, today, we're finally going to discuss it. First, we're going to start with The Undertaker. We're going to talk about his comments about the locker room and shit. Then we're gonna discuss the Chris Jericho stuff because, and I especially want to talk about the Chris Jericho stuff because recently on Dynamite, you know, he did that moonsault. So I want to. It's still kind of fresh, so I still want to talk about that. But let's start with the Undertaker. The Undertaker made waves like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, whatever the fuck, talking about, you know, how he went on the Joe Rogan podcast. It was talking about like how weak the current WWE superstars are compared to his generation, and how they're all right now, they're all just in the locker room, playing video games and this and that. And when he was there, like, they were playing cards, or they had a fucking knife, or whatever. He had to have a knife or something. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to this interview. I read the comments. I read the comment, taken out of context or not, I don't know. And honestly, I'm not gonna crucify him. I know he then had, I think someone was talking about Chris Kanyon. Chris Kanyon was a former wrestler. I think he died, but Chris Kanyon, there was something where someone sent out the tweet and it was like, there was a segment where Undertaker was supposed to beat up Chris Kanyon, and Chris Kanyon wanted to make a gay angle. I don't fucking know what it was, but Undertaker hit him really hard because he was gay. I have absolutely no idea, but I'm not even gonna crucify him about, you know, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna say whether I agree or this and that with his soft comments. Now, yes, it is true that, you know, the newer generation, the newer wrestlers, you know, yeah, they play video games and they do this and they do that, and it's much different in the past, obviously. You know, you have Booker T and Jim Ross agreeing with Undertaker, but then you have Mick Foley saying, nah, I don't agree with that. This generation is just as tougher as the last one, as us, and shit like that. He could have said, you know, and I would agree with him that, like, the current WWE product is much different than mine. It's much more softer, this and that. And he's 100% right on that, too. He would have been. I don't even know if he said that. I have no idea, but that, yes, you know, that is more towards children and that. And even that itself, like, with that, with the product being more catered towards kids and shit, like, you're not gonna have what you had back in the day. You know, like, everyone's more friendly, everyone's cool and this and that. Everyone back then was rough and tough, whatever the fuck. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I mean, do you want, like, it all depends on how you want it, but I don't know, like, would you want a friendly environment, or would you want a rough and tough environment? Like, I don't know, it's just all towards preference, but, you know, everyone back then was dying of steroids and taking steroids and this and that, and now you're worried about people playing video games. Like, I don't see the issue with wrestlers playing video games, like Xavier Woods, up, down, down, whatever, like, that's good to see that people have friendships. And, you know, I think you had Booker T was like, oh, people were playing cards. I didn't want to play cards, but I wanted to be a part of that. Okay, like, I'm sure people still play cards. People still drink beer. There's smokers now. You have Matt Riddle smoking weed. You know, so whatever. Whatever. So that was essentially that. And Undertaker got mad. He got a shit ton of controversy. Then after that, the Chris Kanyon stuff came out. Whatever. I don't know what else to say. Like, but with that, I don't think it's a bad thing that people, that the wrestlers play video games now. I mean, what's the big deal, And I think it's good that you have friendships and more friendly environment. I mean, who the fuck would want to be in a locker room where people are like afraid of each other? Like, I don't know, like everything's all fake at the end of the day. So I don't see who the hell cares, Now we're gonna talk about Chris Jericho. So with Chris Jericho, we're not even gonna talk about his political shit or this and that. For Chris Jericho, we're also gonna discuss whether he should retire or not. So, like 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, Chris Jericho did a sloppy moonsault. He botched it, and people were making fun of him. They're like, "Yo, you should retire. You're ass. You're this. You're that. You're fat. You're chubby. This, that. You suck. You should retire. You botched." And the fuck. Anyway, a week later, he does this beautiful moonsault, like almost like a perfect line salt on fucking, like perfect. And he does it to end the match and smiles into the camera to shut the haters up. I loved that shit. I loved it. So that was awesome to see. That was the controversy with Chris Jericho. It was so stupid. He did a sloppy moonsault. And, I mean, seriously, who cares? Like, botches happen. You're not going to be 100% perfect all the time. Chris Jericho should not be retiring. One of the reasons why you watch AEW is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is absolutely entertaining, and he revived his career. He revived himself. He reinvented himself. He should not fucking retire at all. He's still, like, despite whatever he's fat and shit, like, he's still full-time. He can still go. He can still give you entertaining bullshit. AEW would not be the same without Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is awesome to see. He gives, Jake Hager something. Because Jake Hager cannot talk on a mic. So what the fuck would Jake Hager be doing? He's leading the new guys like Sammy Guevara. He made Sammy Guevara come out of his comfort zone. LAX, obviously. And he puts over young talent like Hangman Page, Scorpio Sky, Jungle Boy. He should not be retiring. He should not retire. He's great. And if he does, he should be an AEW announcer or some shit, because he's absolutely gold. But, there's always going to be something with Chris Jericho, though. He's a controversial machine, bro. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Let me know if you think Chris Jericho should retire or not, if you made it this far. Undertaker's comments, give me your thoughts. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, and I love you. Later.